Hi, what's up? So I've made a couple of videos about being Latino and having this whole thing. I've made a couple of videos, angry videos, about that situation, and I wanted to talk about being a white Latino, I guess you could put it. Um, and Obviously you can tell from the description of this video that this is what the subject matter is going to be about. I grew up in a very Argentine Italian home, mostly Argentina than Italy, but it is how I grew up. And I find myself every day having to prove myself that I'm a Latino. And it's so funny because I have to, because my Spanish is not the best, or really understandable at times, but I'm able to communicate in various different ways. And I found a hard time on the internet, uh, just having to find content that was. I found out the term was Latinx or Latino American content on the internet because I'm always searching for something new to watch on YouTube and finding new people because I can't keep watching same shit over and over again. I need constant media like the internet whore that I am. Yep, that came out of my mouth. I'm not editing it. And then I came across a channel that's a sub channel of BuzzFeed called Pero Like. And it was created, I think, from three Latinos that were at BuzzFeed, Jenny Lorenzo and two other people that I don't remember. But she's the woman that does Abuelas, the Abuela character, who reminds me so much of several Abuelas that I've met, to include my own grandmother. Because my grandmother herself has the essence of a true abuela, but she is a nonna. And if you know the difference of those two, then you'll understand. But they're so similar. And I remember just growing up with chacletas and certain things being fed, like a massive amount of plátanos and certain other things. And it's a massive amount of shit that I grew up with. Um, and I found this Latinx content. And she talks about being geeky and Latin on a video she made on her own channel, Jenny Lorenzo. I will put it in the description below. If God willing me editing this and remembering to do that, please remember. Please remember. Um, and she talks about, that whole box of things. And it's funny. It is, I think more often than not that when I say that I'm Latino, no one believes me. And it's society puts, um, certain, certain things of how a Latino is supposed to be. They're supposed to look a certain way, stereotypically, act a certain way, stereotypically. And I'm not the stereotypical Latino woman. I love Platanos, but I love the band scene, and I'm a huge nerd, and I need more comic books. I have to go back to Android's Comics in Sayville, check them out. And I love, and I love the Gypsy Kings and Shakira and so many other different things and Juanes. I grew up in a Latin home where we'd have music playing every family holiday, felt like a fiesta like you would not believe, and dancing and music and growing up on music that I just thought that was normal. And I never realized that growing up in the United States that I had two different worlds. Like I was living in two different countries. Like if you've grown up in a minority based family, whether you are a Latino, Asian, um, Indian, or like any other subculture that lives in Long Island or the United States, you understand that you were living in two different countries. Because in my home was all Argentina and Italy. I've never not had that situation. And when I walked out of the house, I was in the United States. Like I almost felt like I needed a passport at times. But looking as white as I do as a major gringo, and I still have to prove every day that I'm Latino. And people look at me and go, "You're not Latin. Why? Because I don't look like a stereotypical Latina who's a hoochie? No. Because I'm a band geek. That's why. It makes no sense that I wasn't going to make this angry. Calming down now a little bit. Oh, look, I have tea in my hands. There needs to be a commonality and an understanding that not every Latino is going to look the same. And I personally like that I'm a band geek Latino. Especially in this new wave of me being into music the way that I am. I definitely want to find out some really cool Latino music, which is definitely something I'm trying to filter out a little bit. Um, I know there's a Latino punk scene. I know that that's there, and I definitely want to check it out. Um, I guess what I'm trying to say is don't judge book by its cover. I enjoy being a Latina banky comic nerd. I love all these little facets to myself, and no one ever thought that that could happen. Um, that a Latino can be a certain way, and I'm fall victim to it too. I'm not the only person that does it. It happens. I think we have to take a better shot at being. And right now, being a Latino in this country is fucking scary. But I mean, I love it. I love the way I was brought up. I love that my uncle owns an Argentinian bakery, for Christ's sake. That pan de crema is amazing. And it's just so buttery. Like my mouth is literally watering. A whole bunch of saliva just came into my mouth. And I get so many pastries from that place. My fridge is stuffed with Argentine bakeries right now that I'm in love with, like bakery food that I love and everything. And like if I have to choose between Italian bakery food and Argentine bakery food, I'll pick the Argentine food straight off the bat because I hate rainbow cookies. I'm a horrible person to say that, but I hate them so much. They're dry, they're mealy. Ugh. But put me in the case of an Argentine bakery and I will fucking churros and pan de crema and like all that stuff. I will pile in my face hole. I guess you can say that I love being this mismatch of a Latino that stands out from other people. And I hope to God that if you know someone who has that situation, take a second to understand that not every stereotypical thing that you see in the media is exactly what it is. Because me being a Latino, I should be, dressing a certain way, and most Latino, like the stereotypical Latino woman is all have like her nails done like really long and like shit is on point and the perfume is out of fucking control. This is not a telenovela. I shit you not me. Anyone that knows me in real life, my sister paid for this and it's already flaking the fuck off. I am a foul mouth woman and I do very, very low upkeep. And, if I have to dress up, I will. That's a thing. I'm going to make a Music Monday, which I forgot to do, which probably going to be recording right after this. I did my first open mic. I'm not putting the video up. There's only a few select people that saw it because the timing was off and everything, but I definitely want to talk about that. And you guys will get to see it. Hopefully I'll put it up tomorrow. If not, I'll save it for next Monday because it's definitely Music Monday stuff. I love you guys to death. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe. If you have any other questions or anything else, um, put them in the comments below. I'm trying to pay attention to the comics and comment section. If you have any questions, let me know. Oh, by the way, Dad, if you're watching, I miss you. Love you so much. You know who I'm talking about. Um, and to the rest of the Lieberman crew, hope you guys are great. And I will see you soon. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. I don't care if that wasn't politically correct. I don't give a shit. Okay, bye.